welcome back to my channel. I'm Reina Scully coming to you from not Japan. I don't know if you could tell from my previous video or if because you follow me on Instagram, but we are currently visiting friends and family in the States. And speaking of my previous video, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all of your condolences and the sheer amount of how many of you have stories to share about losing loved ones is so painful and so upsetting. But thank you again so much for sharing those stories, because as sad and hard as it must have been to share them again, I thought they were all really lovely and they were filled with so much love, and it meant a lot reading them. And I also came across a myriad of comments that said that this video popped up for them and they happened to watch it. They've never seen me before and they happened to watch it and they are grieving and mourning, and it made them feel a little bit better. So that made me really happy to read that this video helped anybody in any way, shape, or form for just a little moment. So yeah, thank you so much for all of that. And now back to visiting America. Dude, everything is too big here. It doesn't need to be that big. The streets, the cars, the food. I'm normal sized in Japan. I forgot I can't reach anything here. Do you think I can reach his toothbrush up there? Yes. Ah! Tippy toes are okay. Are you kidding me right now? If you're new to me somehow, I was born in Japan, but I grew up in the States. So I know America, but I forgot. And it's so expensive here. I don't know how you guys are doing it. Although I will say your fruits are very reasonably priced. Japan's fruits are very expensive. Like, some of them are way more expensive than steaks. 2 pounds of grapes costs $120. And a watermelon that's not even a square shape, like it's shaped like a regular oval watermelon, was 40 bucks when I left. Japan's yen is unstable because our economy runs on fruit extortion, and that can't be taken seriously on a global scale. Meanwhile, in America, this watermelon that's roughly the size of my toddler is $1.29. See, things are so weird. And please tell me, what is stupid expensive right now that nobody talks about? Like, obviously eggs are expensive, but what's really expensive that shouldn't be? At ShopRite the other day, I saw that Dr. Pepper was $9. Like the 12 pack of the cans were $9? That's crazy. Is that like a real number? Anyway, let me know in the comments if this topic interests you at all, like comparing Japanese prices with American prices, because it interests me and I can't not compare the prices in my head, so I would like to justify making an entire video about it. So yes, please let me know if you're interested. Say yes in the comments. By the way, gas is significantly cheaper in the US than it is in Japan. So if you plug in all the numbers for all the conversions, like yen to dollar and liter to gallon, Japan's gas averages $4.54 a gallon. More food for that price comparison video. And now we're gonna take a sharp left turn and talk about mental health. I don't think it'll get too gloomy. I love gambling with my unstable feelings. I'm gonna treat some of my current vlogs like a chronological bookmark in my grief journey, and today I'm feeling good. So I wanted to take note and share what's working right now and where I've been. Maybe some of you can relate, and it will not always take over the video like this. This is so few and far between, and it'll happen less and less as my heart heals. I was really unwell in many different ways before, during, and after my dad passed away. I was drinking pretty much nightly. I think I needed to go to sleep. I didn't care about what I was eating. I stopped exercising. I was still very functional. Like, I could function on just 4 hours of sleep, not be hungover whatsoever, do the whole day and night over and over again. And because I was so functional, it felt normal. It became normal. And now, in retrospect, it sounds so silly, but that became routine and I couldn't not do it. And I was getting sadder and mentally weaker, and that was becoming a part of my personality. So we decided to visit friends and family in the States because A, it's about time. It's been quite a while since we've been back. And also B, because I needed a small break from Japan and all of my dad's stuff. I needed to remind myself that I exist outside of this tragedy. And honestly, the 14-hour flight, the jet lag, and caring for a toddler that has jet lag was just enough concentrated chaos to knock some sense back into me. I can't think of like a better analogy. Like, it was kind of like being violently shaken and swirled, and then when you come back, you're oriented at 0, 0, 0. That's kind of how it felt. Weird trick, but I'll take it. And I think right now what's helping me get back to a human, healthy daily routine is exercise. And I know that's so cliche, but it's real. And the biggest contributor to that is my Yesoul indoor cycling bike. I used to spin with Audrey when we were in LA, and that was when I was fittest, so correlation, I think so. Has nothing to do with age and having a baby. For transparency, I was gifted this bike from Yesoul, and I do earn a small commission if you so decide to purchase it from the link in my description. You'll also get a $100 discount as well. And you know, I don't work with products I don't believe in, especially not for commission, so you know I'm loving this bike. It's a magnetic bike, so it's really quiet, which is so important for me because then I can sneak in a session while Irie's napping. The bike itself is insanely sturdy. My husband, who's twice my size, uses it at full intensity and it doesn't budge. The display is amazing. It mirrors your smartphone and it displays your RPM, distance, calories, and intensity levels like this, so you can always see what you're doing. Even if you're watching YouTube, it overlays like this seamlessly. And if you get the Yesoul app, you get so much more like immersive riding experiences, cycling classes of varying intensities, and it also pairs with your Google Fit and your Apple Watch, so you can keep track of all of your sessions. I freaking love this bike. I think I like it more than a treadmill, which I never thought I'd say, but yeah, the next time you see me, I'm gonna be shredded. This video ended up being a little bit more chaotic than I anticipated, but anyway, one last thing before I go, one last thing I want to communicate is that I'm very, very, very aware of how lucky I am, that I have the ability to leave Japan for a short while, that I have family here that love me and support me, that know my whole life, that I have this very odd career that gifts me exercise bikes in the times that I need it most. I'm lucky and I'm grateful for my life. It is not easy to change a routine. It is hypnotizing, it is drowning, and truly, honestly, I never would have been able to help myself or do anything if not for my husband, the silent hero in all of this, in my whole life. I just wanted you to know that I wasn't able to help myself climb out of it. I needed my husband to pull me out of it. And that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. And please, if you are interested, please comment about wanting a video about comparing US prices with Japan prices, because I'm really interested and I want to justify making a whole video out of it. So yes, please comment about it down below. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Sonja ne. Bye bye. Wait a second. You can't see my shirt? No. Oh well. I'll give up on the shirt. I'd rather look good.